ฮัลโหลครับโอเคเดี๋ยวผมสลับหน้าจอเนาะสวัสดีครับสวัสดีโรจน์ด้วยนะครับทำไมเสียงเกมแปลกๆโอเคน่าจะได้ยินกันปกติเนาะเรามาก็เรียบร้อยนะครับก็ถือว่าหมดตัวกันไปนะก็อันนี้เดี๋ยวเก็บไว้ให้ฟินมาเล่นเนื้อเรื่องกันต่อดีกว่าครับใช้ถึง40เดี๋ยวผมบอสดีกว่าแต่ผมก็ไม่ได้คิดจะเอาไปอัพตัวของไอโน่หรอกค
The
รับ
night is gone, and even when the sky is hidden from view,
นี่เหรออ่าน่าจะเอไปบูรีนะแล้วก็ตัวของเนฟ้า
Witness my magnificence!
อ่าเป็นทีมจราแสงอ้าวเปิดเลยเข้าใจผิด
the fountain is engaged
Ridiculous!
for the everlasting forest.
Strike a pose!
Lush as the moon. Insulation chamber.
A bitter pill to swallow.
By the frost moon hold. Receive my blessing. Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Mind the side effect.
Lush as the moonlight.
ผมว่ามันก็แรงอยู่นะไม่ใช่ไม่แรงนะโอเคลงบอสน่าจะเรียบร้อยครับตรงนี้โอเคเราไปเนื้อเรื่องกันต่อเลยเนาะตรงนี้เดี๋ยวผมขอดูเซตของหมอปลาแป๊บนึง
Anything I can help you with?
บาบาร่าเนี่ยกำลังคิดอยู่ว่าจะใส่เป็นอันนี้ดีไหมมีใครใส่ไม่มีใส่เป็นอะไรได้แย่งของโทม้ามาใส่คิลเลอร์นี่ยังนี่เลยแย่งของโทม้าเดี๋ยวฟาร์มให้ใหม่นะโทม้าขอโทษกำนันธาตุอยู่ไหนอ่าจริงๆเราก็ไม่ได้ต้องการอัตราคีย์อะไรหรอกนั้นสิ่งที่บาบาร่าต้องการเนี่ยก็คือเราไม่ค่อยใช้นาฮิดานะตั้งแต่ได้รัวม่ามาเนี่ยนี่อันหนึ่ง
it just occurred to Paimon. If we were looking to put out a missing spaceship commission, or to learn more about Nodcry, wouldn't it make sense to...
The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road and you'll reach it.
Huh? What in Tavad is that? Looks kinda like a Sealy.
That is a Kuhenki, a species unique to the land of Nodcry.
A Kuhenki? Does she have something to do with the moon, too?
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the Kuhenki, are said to be familiars of the moon goddess.
The moon goddess? Don't all people here worship the Tsaritsa?
Although Nodcry lies on Snezhnaya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, everything in this land shares a deep connection with the moon and the sky above. The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to the documents in my database, even the 7 Archons did not exist at that time.
Wow! So the origin of their beliefs goes back even further than the Archon War?
Correct. At some point, you may come across some statues of their goddess. The Frostmoon Scions carved these as well.
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering a Kuhenki lies in the single digits. Many here can...
ผมไม่ได้ใช้พอไป ผมต้องเปลี่ยนเป็นน้องนาเนาะ
I've been waiting for...
ก็ได้ขอขโมยของเซียรี่มาใส่ก่อนละกันนะ
Is this a travel guide? Huh. It actually led us...
Are there any particular points of interest?
Oh, it all looks pretty interesting to Paimon.
Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic beauty. From there, we will be able...
Yikes! Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon, enough is gonna put her out of a job?
ผมพูดตามตรงนะว่าชุดของเรามากเนี่ยมันเกินไปจริงๆหมายถึงเซ็กซี่เกินไปอะคือถ้าเกิดผมเงยขึ้นคือแม่งแบบน่าเกลียดเลยอะ
Wow! Nasha Town actually looks pretty big from here. Feels a bit...
Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Nodcry as an adventurer's paradise. So, she kind of thought it'd be a bit more...
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Nodcry's past, the age of the Fae. Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for Nodcry. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory. But then, there came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Nodcry, and for a time it was left desolate. Heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps.
An
Today, no official authority governs Nodcry. In theory, at least, it is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish and become whoever they want to be. The Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha Town's Central Plaza, and the flagship tavern is over that way.
Hey, what's that building over there?
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold.
โอ้ไอโน่สร้างด้วยเหรอไอโน่นี่พูดถึงแม่งเป็นตัวละครที่เก่งนะ
But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning, likely due to a recent discharge.
The wild hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to Nodcry?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are seemingly random. If you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come for you. Listen, do you hear that? That weeping in the fog? Those are the cries of a young woman being dragged away.
ผมชอบนะ ตัวละครนี้ก็น่ารักอยู่
Think people actually hear?
I have not witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistically sound answer. But the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until later that it became a full-blown calamity.
Oh, when you put it like that, Paimon's really got a hand at...
Absolutely. Aino is very impressive in anyway. According to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the...
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Varka waiting. Well, Paimon's not sure if he'll actually show up at the bar this early. You're right about...
เราจะได้เจอวอลก้าเลยเหรอ พูดถึงก็ดีเหมือนกันนะ มันก็เป็นตัววอลก้าก็เป็นตัวละครอีกตัวนึงผมอยากจะเจอหน้าเหมือนกัน เพราะว่าก็มีเรื่องเล่ามาตลอดวอลก้าแต่พูดถึงแม่งก็สะดวกจริงถ้าแปลงเป็นกวางของตัวลาม่าเนี่ย
Here we are, the flagship.
Varka told us to meet him here in his letter, right?
No matches, I identified.
Huh. So he isn't here after all. Hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true, Varka's drinking prop...
ไอ้ข้างๆนั่นฟาทุยปะ
Well, well. If it isn't the ineffable Inefa.
Hello there, Demyon.
You know each other?
Of course. Inefa's a regular here at the flagship.
So, robots are into booze too?
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full of impurities. Still, I can affirm that your berries and fried meat deserve a solid 9.12 out of 10. It has...
Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Natland, Varka would come in here every day to pick up a serving of berries and fried meat for Aino.
Aww. He must have been worried sick that she wasn't eating
Actually it's 'cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Inefa left, gorging herself on snacks she normally couldn't get her hands on. So it was more worry that she wasn't getting a balanced diet.
พี่เลี้ยงเด็ก
Think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway, since you're back from Natland, these two must be the ones Varka mentioned. The Traveler and Paimon, yes?
Yep, that's us. So, from the sounds of it, you must be a close friend of Varka's too.
Varka? Goes without saying. After all, he's the only one around here who's ever managed to stay standing after 10 rounds of the roulette special.
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for himself. Though, guess it's hardly surprising how.
Right now? Must be somewhere near Anvantinyarvi. That's quite far from here.
Huh? Where's that?
It's a lake in the northern part of Nodcry. Word reached him of trouble brewing around those parts, so he took his...
Oh. So, we missed him?
Varka knew you'd say that. So he specifically told me to make sure you stayed here and enjoyed yourselves. He sends his assurances that everything's under control.
แปลว่าเก่งมากเลยนะน่าจะมั่นใจตัวเองพอสมควรแหละว่าจัดการได้
Well, if he's that confident, guess our only option is to accept. Anyway, it's not like there's any special cause for concern. He is the Grand Master, after all.
Exactly. Plus, not only has he booked you into our finest room, he's paid for it in advance, too.
Whoa! That's so generous of him! We might not have met yet, but Paimon's got a feeling that we'll get along with Varka like a house on fire.
แต่ผมอยากเห็นโมเดลของตัววอลก้าแล้วนะ ผมคิดว่าน่าจะเป็นผู้ชายร่างสูงปกติแหละ แต่หมายถึงว่าอยากจะรู้ว่าสรีระจะแบบมีกล้ามเหมือนอัลไฮแทมไหม แต่คิดว่าน่าจะมีนะ เผลอๆอาจจะเป็นคนที่หมายถึงว่าดูดีกว่าด้วย
Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for Anefa. That was prepaid as well.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm the one who should be grateful for your business.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage? I can use this time to go pick up some components that I know at.
Sure thing. Besides, now that we've got ourselves a map, once we're done unpacking, we might as well go for a stroller.
Oh. So you no longer require navigational assistance.
No worries, we should be fine. We've got a rough idea of our way around town, so...
Thank you. This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%, meaning I will be able to see Aino about 45 minutes earlier than previously projected.
Oh, right. You must miss her a lot, too. In that case, we better get a move on.
ไอ้นี่มันปลาทูจริงๆด้วย เราแปลงเป็นร่างกวางยาวๆด้วยนะ
Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and luck, but is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? You mean it's got something to do with Notcry's history? Oh, that makes it... Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it.
เฮ้ย
Oh, sorry about...
Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry.
พี่เฟร
Clearly,
น
I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a hallway.
Wait a sec. Are you staying in the room next to ours?
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz,
โอ้โห
but please, just call me Flintz.
ชื่อยาวมากทีเรลโอ้จูโดมิโรวิกด้วยนะ ขอฟังอีกรอบนะ
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please.
Whoa, that's an impressively long name for sure.
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the past.
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We've been to a bunch of nations already, but we only just arrived in Notcry today.
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
ก็แปลว่าฟลินน่าจะรู้เรื่องของตัวเรามาก่อน
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying the night.
ได้นอนมั้งปะเนี่ย
Oh, So you're here for business.
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nodcry, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
Burial grounds?
Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people cannot even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That then is why we are stationed by the burial grounds, to hold the line where it is most vulnerable.
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Oh, sounds like a tough job.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me.
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself. For one thing, she'd be too scared to fall asleep at night.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking. But even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living. Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Must have a lot in common, huh? Forgive me, but I must excuse myself, for the time of my appointment draws near. And in terms I'm sure you'll understand, a lanternless Ratnik is like a mapless traveler. A serious conundrum indeed.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any longer.
Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, I'd gladly continue our conversation another time. You're always welcome to come visit my grave. I mean, the grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much needed light to that place of final rest.
คนเหงานี่หว่า
Right. Well, if we get the chance.
Then allow me to wish you a traditional Ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
เหี้ยมาก
Ugh. Jeez. What a weirdo. Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but at the same time, kinda spooky. His lantern? No, not really. You mean, huh? Yes, you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you could. Hey, don't you start spouting all that weird stuff too.
เจอกันที่หลุมศพคนเหงาดีๆนี่เองฟินเนี่ย ต่อมาผมน่าจะซิ่งเกิน
Paimon almost forgot something super important. Were we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat? But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a waste.
Please, accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Huh? What's going on over there? Wait, free food? Wow! Quick, let's grab some too. Paimon's super curious what their food tastes like.
เพื่อ curious ด้วยนะ
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar.
Huh? How'd you know we were travelers?
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wanderings. You are no ordinary guests, it seems.
The birds and the... What now?
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You, too, must be wondering who I am. I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon's scions. Please, as do our followers and other passers-by, accept today's boon.
Happy to oblige. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this here is the Traveler. Thanks so much for sharing your yummy food with us. We'll take...
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
The finest you found? Wow! That sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves?
อยากได้นะ แต่ก็เกรงใจเหมือนกันไพมอนไม่เข้าใจ
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters. For it is the blade of the starving that darkness most easily corrupts. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the Moon Goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long, dark night. And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Nodcry, driven by greed and greed alone, more than ever before, we must all unite under the banner of virtue.
แต่ว่าลูกหลานจันทาน้ำแข็งช้างอะไรเนี่ยก็น่าจะไม่ถูกกับตัวของฟาทุยหรอกแต่ฟาทุยไม่ได้อยู่ที่สเนนายาอยู่แล้วเหรอ
Huh, look who it is again. Those unsufferably kind-hearted Frost Moon Scions. Got enough for us too?
That's right! 2 servings each! We're starving over here!
The Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that? No slacking now. We'll have the very best you got.
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them its shadow.
You!
Hey, look who it is.
Tch, whatever. Just you wait. We'll be coming for you next.
พวกมึงสองตัวนี้
Huh? Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
อ้าวเหี้ยไปคนกินมังกับคน
Stooges
ไม่กิน
really
มั
are
ง
the
อะนะ
worst.
Ever since they came to Nodcry with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau,
Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who you are.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited, so we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frost Moon Scions, I thank you for the goodwill you have shown us. Because if they had gotten ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help. Just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler far from home, what better respite than to bathe in the moonlight? You will always be welcome at the Frost Moon Enclave, the place we call our home. May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are delicious! So refreshingly fresh! Looks like Aneva isn't done with her shopping yet, and the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next? Good idea! Wouldn't want to let the Kuhenki down, after all. Let's see... Okay. This is Nuts and Nuts. It's mostly mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench too. This is the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. All the waiters here are kids. This is the Vesnici Prolicha greenhouse. Apparently, their flowers are all made of metal, so they'll never wilt away. And this is the Rossum workshop. If you ever need a weapon made, this is the place to go. And over here, they've got a super tall observation deck. Whoa! Take a look at that! You can see really far out into the distance. That way's north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui? And then over there to the west, that must be the place Lauma mentioned, where the Frost Moon Scions live. So, what'd you think? Even if Enefa kinda stole her limelight earlier, this just... She sure is. It'd take hundreds of years of practice to beat the best tour guide in all of Tibet.
วชิรวิทย์อ๋อ พี่หมี Legion Go To ออกมาแล้ว ราคาน่าจะแรง คืออะไรอะ Legion Go To ขอดูแป๊บนึงนะครับ ขอโทษนะ อ๋อ เครื่อง handheld พี่หมีจะซื้อเหรอ
Huh? Look! There must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now. There's already a line forming outside. Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship. Oh, or was there anywhere else you wanted to stop by? Where? Which one are you... Oh, now you mention it. Anyway, where we go first is completely up to you. Either the Adventurers Guild, or that suspicious-looking shop.
พี่หมีจะซื้อ Legion Go To เหรออ๋อ ว่าจะสอยสักเครื่อง เย็ดเก้ คนรวย เอาสุด เอาจริงไว้นะพี่หมี แต่พี่หมีมีเกม handheld ในใจแล้วเหรอ ที่จะ
Lucky
มาเล่น
us!
นะ
The line seems to be gone now. Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine. Hey, Catherine, we meet again.
How ridiculous.
Huh?
They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the truth of this world, even when it is right beneath their very noses.
จัดไปพี่หมีจำไม่
Yet
เล่นมอน
I
ทัน
had
เหรอ
not expected to have the pleasure to witness such heights of absurdity firsthand.
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person. At second glance, you do seem a...
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon. Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
อ๋อ เฮ้ย ซันโดรนออกมาแล้วมาริโอเน็ตอันดับ 7 เอาตรงๆนะ แอบเบียว ครั้งแรกที่เห็นเนี่ย แอบเบียวเลย
A harbinger?
I told you already, I'm not Catherine. Just how obsessed are you with my machines?
วันทันอยู่ใน PS ว่ะ ใช่ ผมลืมเลยพี่หมีเล่นใน PS จบแล้ว ซื้อมาเอามาเล่นซิลซองไงพี่หมี
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. A friendly warning, if you will.
ค่จะมาเตือนตามมารยาทด้วยนะ
You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide. After all, it was nothing more than a distraction, a side project at best.
นี่ขนาดนางไม่เก็บมาใส่ใจนะ ยังมาเจอด้วยตัวเองเลย
But we are in Nod Cry now. And as such, I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all this meaningless etiquette.
Oh, please. You've got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one stirring things up here.
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nod Cry lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled. We Fatui are simply establishing a new order.
ไม่เล่นแนวนั้น อ๋อ อ้าว นึกว่าพี่หมีชอบสไตล์แบบ อ๋อ ผมรู้แล้วโครงไกสตาร์เรียลถ้าจะไม่ผิดมันน่าจะลงได้อยู่นะ เอามาเล่นในตัว Legion 2 น่าจะได้อยู่นะพี่หมี มีการยกมืออย่างนี้ขึ้นด้วยนะ แอบเบียวอยู่นะ
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your massive, creepy research facility.
I've said what I came to say. What you do next, only you can decide. So why don't you start by using your already limited processing capacity to calculate your even more limited options? And, being the refined young lady that I am, I shall indulge you just this once. Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to Nod Cry, Dominion of the Fatui.
น้ำเยอะมากเนื้อเรื่อง โห จะบอกว่าช่วงต้นของตัว
I'm so mad
แอม
right
โฟเรียส
now.
หนักกว่านี้อีกพี่ห
How
มี
can anyone so obviously evil be so
คือ
annoyingly self-righteous?
ผมรู้สึกว่าต้นของแอมโฟเรียสอะแม่งน้ำทั้งนั้นอะผมไม่รู้อะแต่แม่งเล่นแบบเปื่อยๆอะเล่นไปหาวไปอะอาจจะเพราะว่าผมเองก็อ่านเนื้อเรื่องไม่แตกด้วยมั้ง แต่ผมรู้สึกนะว่าไม่สนุกขนาดนั้นอะเอาจริงๆที่สนุกสุดก็ชอบเบลบอกนะจังหวะเจอกับตัวของพานาโคนี่ผมก็ชอบนะพานาโคนี่ก็ชอบไม่ใช่ไม่ชอบ ถ้าชอบเรียงตามความชอบเหรอกำลังนึกอยู่พานาโคนี่น่าจะ1เพราะได้เจอกับไรเดนเมย์แล้วก็น่าชอบตัวของเบลบอกนี่ชอบเพราะเพลงเลยจังหวะสู้กับบอสอะเพลงอะไรนะวินไฟโคตรเท่อะ
But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person, that can only mean... We'll have to be extra careful from here on out.
มาแล้วแคท
The
รีน
real Catherine's back!
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How may I help? I will do everything I can to assist you.
You're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine. Please don't leave us again, okay?
เดี๋ยวเกมหมาคือเกมไหนพี่หมี ถ้าเกมหมาคือเกมนี้ก็คือพี่หมีเล่นเปื่อยมากเลยนะ แต่ถามว่าเล่นทันไหมผมว่าทันนะมันจะใช้เวลาหน่อยนึงแหละแต่ทันครับคิดว่าทัน โอเคกรีนกลับมา ผมก็นึกว่ามีอะไร มันให้กดเริ่ม
Please,
Dolly.
here you go. And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to make the great Lord Sangama Bay your first port of call.
Oh dear. So it is the real deal.
Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my two most valued clients.
ซีซั่น2มาแล้ว อะไรซีซั่น2อะหมายถึง LL เหรอหรืออะไรอะ
And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage.
ผมว่าการแสดงของตัวละครน่ะดีขึ้นมากเลยนะ
Come. How could you just sneak into Not Cry like this without telling your dear Lord Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the stops to ensure that your boat ride over was as comfortable as humanly possible.
อ๋อ POE ไม่ได้เล่นนะดิ POE อ่ะเดี๋ยวตอนแรกอะผมจะซื้อนะ POE 2อะแต่ไปมาแบบเกลียดตอนนั้นจำไม่ได้แล้วอะไรทำให้ไม่ซื้อลืมแล้วอาจจะเพราะภาพจำที่มองว่ามันคล้ายกับตัวของเดียบโลด้วยก็ได้ก็เลยแบบตอนนั้นไม่ได้ซื้อที่จะเล่น
Thank the Archons we didn't tell you.
Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing business.
ทำธุรกิจเล็กๆอย่างจริงใจ
Well, regardless of whether that's true or not, the main issue here is that we had no idea you had a branch in Not Cry.
A clever merchant
Oh, wow.
always has a backup plan.
คุณสิงห์เหรอ
Or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows. A merchant with stores galore hears no debtors at the door. Since you're both here in Nodcry, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs? Whatever you're looking for, I have it. Or if it's Sumeru you're missing, I've got that covered too.
สนุกกว่าเยอะใช่ผมเห็นเขาบอกว่า POE อ่ะคือบิวมันเยอะมากเลยนะ แต่ก็ไม่เคยลองสัมผัสด้วยตัวเองแบบข้อมูลเชิงลึกอ่ะ จริงๆ ตอนเล่น Diablo ครั้งแรกก็ไม่ได้เล่นถึงขั้นลึกขนาดนั้นอ่ะ ก็ตีไปอย่างนั้นอ่ะ ถามว่าเล่นให้ลึกไหมก็ไม่ได้ลึกขนาดนั้นผมกำลังคิดอยู่จะโดด LL มาเล่นอยู่ แต่ยังไม่ได้ลองเลย เดี๋ยวไว้ว่ากัน LL
We literally just arrived. Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourist trinkets to take back for our friends?
โหพี่หมีผมต้องเริ่มจากศูนย์นะผมบอกเลยถ้าเกิดไปเล่น LL กันนะเริ่มจากศูนย์จริง
My, your high-minded tastes never cease to impress. In that case, I know just the thing. You must be on the hunt for something like this?
What's that? Your hat?
Information, of course. Information about Nodcry, locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind. I knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares. On the back of all our pleasant dealings in the past, I'll even take a hit by throwing in some insider info for free.
Wow. You sure are feeling uncharacteristically generous today.
What do you mean by uncharacteristically? I am the most generous person. At the moment I set up shop in Nodcry, it struck me how many different factions there were. all competing against each other for power and influence. Well, as they say, there's no time for business like a crisis. Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moons' remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit.
ซากจันทราโบราณ
Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora.
Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of an adventurer's paradise that brought you here. The chance in that case, what would you like to know about? What now? A spaceship? Nope, never heard of anything like that. Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up, you hear me? At the very least, consider letting me in as a key investor. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt end up doing business with some other merchants in Nodcry. And someone's bound to mention a place called the Curatorium of Secrets. Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there, no matter how much trouble you're in.
ทำไมโดริเตือนขนาดเนี้ย
The Curatorium of Secrets?
Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood Lord Sangama Bay.
You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you, right?
When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? After I gave them all that info for free just to win them over. What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean, on behalf of your wallets.
แต่ LL ถ้าจะเล่นก็ได้แหละ แต่ผมยังไม่รู้เลยว่ามันมีตำแหน่งอะไรบ้างอะเดี๋ยวต้องไปแบบคำๆเล่นๆก่อนมั่วๆไปก่อนแรกๆอะอาจจะเป็นแบบนั้นไปก่อน
You're really not convincing anyone, you know.
All right. Business is a cutthroat business. But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors.
เจ๊งูเหรอ
Seriously? It feels like you're just bad-mouthing your rival now.
ป่ายากสุด งั้นกูไม่เล่นป่าแล้ว ไม่เอาดีกว่า เดี๋ยวโดนด่า
Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to hers, my conscience is so large. Why, you could fill 3 whole palaces of Alcazar's array. But when you realize what I'm saying is true, don't say that good old Lord Sangama Bay didn't warn you.
อ้าว มีต่อนึกว่าจะจบแค่นี้
Hello. I was just about to start tracking your whereabouts.
คนหาเบาะแสนะ
Did you manage to get everything I know?
I did. What about you? Do you need...
Not for now. We've seen most of it already. We probably need some time to...
any progress with the spaceship?
No. Catherine came back just now, so we asked her, but even she hasn't heard a thing.
One possible explanation is the vast stretch of time that has elapsed. Additionally, given the limited resources available in Nodcry, it is entirely plausible that the wreck was scrapped for parts, or even mistaken for a pile of broken machinery.
Aw.
Understood. In that case, after all, she was the one who salvaged me. Ancient dragon technology and all. If there really are any unusual parts...
Good point. And since you keep mentioning her, we're curious to...
Understood. Then I'll handle navigation as before.
ท่อะมันชอบมีเห็ดไปเควสอื่นอะโอเคพวกโอคูลัสอะไรพวกนี้ผมยังไม่เก็บนะครับ เดี๋ยวค่อยมาไล่เก็บที่หลังๆเควสจบเนาะ
Oh no! There's a little animal trapped over there! Huh? That's weird.
The tides of Kuvaki affect everything in Notcry. So much so that many creatures have evolved a kind of dependency upon it, growing stronger or weaker as it waxes and wanes.
So you're saying we need to use Kuvaki? Paimon will leave it to you guys then. Don't be scared! We'll get you out of there soon! Oh! It worked! Off you go now, little one. Don't go getting yourself caught again. Hmm.
ไอ้นะฉันยังไม่อยากทำเควสลองหรืออะไรทั้งนั้น ถ้ามันไปหาไอ้โน่ก่อนดีกว่า
Here we are, the place Aino and I call home.
Whoa! So many machines that Paimon's never.
That is correct. It looks like Aino has created 3 more little bots.
Aww. Well, you're.
I missed her too. I want her.
Let's not keep her waiting any.
Aino, I'm back. Hmm?
Nefa? You're back significantly earlier than I expected. Like.
Everything went very smoothly, which saved me quite a bit of time, so I... I know. Could you turn around for a moment? I know.
I've been on my best behavior the whole time you've been gone. She's got chocolate all over her mouth.
I know. While I was away, did you strictly abide by my tailor-made snack intake schedule?
Oh, of course I did. 1 whole cake, 1 crumb cake, and 1 pack of chocolates a day, right?
It was either a cake or a crumb cake or a pack of chocolates per day.
Oh, shoot.
When did you finish the snack stash I left for you?
Literally just earlier today.
Let me just go run a scan on that.
I meant today, a week ago.
วันนี้ขออาทิตย์ก่อน ปั่นจัด
And then you restocked an entire week's worth on your own initiative?
2 weeks worth. Why does Paimon feel like the roles in this household are pretty much the opposite of what she imagined?
Calculation complete. Aino's recommended snack calorie intake for the next 4 weeks. 0.
No fair! You're a meanie, Nefa.
This is what happens when you break an agreement.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me! I only ate a teeny bit extra every day. Just a teensy bit extra.
That is objectively not a teensy bit
Seriously? If you'd only arrived half an hour later, I would have had everything cleaned up and you wouldn't have noticed a thing. But now that I think about it, you even said you'd come back a bit earlier than you did, so I wouldn't have to worry. But then, you were away so long, and I was so worried about you. Oh.
I know. I am very sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm back now.
So, will I be able to keep eating snacks as usual now?
Negative. Okay. Well, given that I am later than I initially projected, I'll let it slide.
Thanks, Nefa! You're the best!
I know. Allow me to introduce.
It's the honorary knight and Paimon! I know. Uncle Varka talks about you guys all the time.
ตัววาวก้า
Nice to meet you, I know. Nefa's told us all about you, too. Huh? Really? Well, she's not wrong. Oh, yeah. So, you're here to see Uncle Varka, right? A couple of days ago, he suddenly said he had to head out on business, and that he might not be back for a while. Yeah, we heard about that at the flagship. Did he say what he was doing? Nope. Just told me to take good care of you guys and make sure you feel right at home. Oh, shoot. Please, take a seat. Do either of you need my help with anything? Anything at all? After all, I'm the head of this household.
เป็นผู้ปกครองของครอบครัวนี้
Sure wouldn't know it from that snack tantrum she just threw. A spaceship, huh? From outside to that? Exactly. So, no. Oh. Nope means nope. Never seen the slightest trace of it. More specifically, by nope, I mean, I've never seen a single piece of tech in all of Notcry that might have come from out of this world. Not in any new machines or in any old ones either. Huh.
What I know means is that your spaceship almost certainly has not been disassembled nor repurposed as parts for other machines.
Oh, yep. I've taken apart pretty much all the fun stuff in this city at one point or another, but I don't recall ever seeing any components that were anywhere near that special. So, either your spaceship crashed somewhere it's never been found, or someone did find it and then hid it really, really well. But who would even do something like that?
Beats me. Maybe someone who thought they could stash it away for a rainy day. Just like how I sometimes hide snacks in the... Anyway... Long story short, I definitely... Besides, sounds like it would practically be ancient history by now. If anyone still has any leads on what really happened, it'd be the Frost Moon Scions.
The Frost Moon Scions?
Huh? Haven't heard of them yet? Didn't Inefa tell you about their rituals?
There wasn't enough time to delve deeper into their history and traditions.
What kind of ritual?
I've never actually seen them myself. Just they say that each of their moon chanters has had access to an ancient relic that lets them see the true past. Not sure exactly how it's meant to work. I can't get my head around anything that can't be explained by either machines or science. And
looks like we'll have to try our luck with the Frost Moon Scions.
Aw, leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to hang out a little longer?
It's getting late, I know, and these two still need to head over to Hisi Island. It would not be convenient for them to linger much longer.
Aww. Alright then.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to drop in on you as often as we can.
Really? You promise? Sounds like my type of visitors.
I'll be staying to look after Aino today, so I won't be going with you.
Hey, don't sweat it. We'll find our way just fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Also, I must admit, I have very much missed the charging bed that Aino made for me.
Charging bed.
Oh,
อันนี้คือได้เลย
are you here to play with me?
ได้ง่ายๆอย่างนี้เลยเหรอ โอเค เริ่มอัพเลยสักนิดหนึ่งเนาะสักเวลมันของอัพไม่พอด้วย น่าใช้ดาบใหญ่ไอโนะเป็นตัวที่น้องน่ารักจริง แล้วบทก็ส่งด้วยความรู้สึกนะ รู้สึกว่าบทส่งน้องมาก น้องก็เลยทวีคูณความน่ารัก ดูดิเท่ากระดาบมีเลือดฟลาเวอร์มากโคตรน่ารักเลยพอใส่แล้ว กูใส่เลยทำให้ปฏิกิริยาพลังโจมตีเพิ่มขึ้นนะเพิ่มขึ้นค่าสมโอเคไปแต่ว่ายังคงไม่ได้บิวอะไรโอ้โหตัวแม่งกับบิวเดียวจริงๆไปเทียบกับตัวเล็กๆมันก็ขนาดตัวไม่ต่างกันเลยเนาะแต่ดีไซน์ตัวละครผมชอบนะ สวยดีหน้าผากนี้น่าจะเอาไปกา XO ได้เลย
I know. Present.
ผมอยากรู้สกิลนานแป๊บนึงนะขอเอาบาบาร่าออกก่อน
Yay! No claw.
เหมือนจะไม่ได้เล่นกับทีมของเรามากนี่หว่า ลืมไปต้องเล่นกับทีมของเจฟฟาทีมของเรามาเดี๋ยวผมใส่เป็นบาร์บ้าเหมือนกัน
We can do this!
อ่าทีมของตัวของเยลาเนี่ยใส่เป็นไอ
Yay! Playtime!
ถ้าจำไม่ผิดอะจรัสแสงมันจะทำให้ปฏิกิริยาเนี่ยแรงขึ้นเนาะนี่ไงจรัสแสงธาตุน้ำ HP ธาตุลมธาตุไม้ ขอลองกับมาสเตอร์ก่อนนะ
Insulation chamber.
Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate.
No, my soul! Animal test 6308! Stand clear! Enhanced animal mod.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Treasure hunting. A valiant endeavor.
ไหนมีมอนสเตอร์ให้ลองไหมอ่ะลองกับมอนทำไมต้องให้กูลองกับมอนตัวเป้งๆด้วยวะ แต่ละตัว โอเคไอโนเดี๋ยว เอาเป็นว่าไอโนไม่ได้เอามาเล่นกับเรามากนะครับ เพราะว่าถ้าเกิดเป็นจรัสแสงขึ้นมาเมื่อไหร่คือ จะอ่อนลงว่า
Body and mind. Here comes the test. Quietly now.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Insulation chamber.
I stand against the long night
Animal
and
test
purge the
6308.
darkness!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Preparing for dust up.
Busted.
Defensive mode engaged.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Annihilation mode.
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Insulation chamber.
Quietly. Game's up. Time's over.
Excellent.
Time to act.
Seeing Anafa and Aino reunited like that sure was heartwarming. Mm-hmm. We should definitely hang out with... Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live. The vibe here feels...
ในคัสซีนสวยจัง
Hey, what was that? Feel like some sort of breeze? Is that a Kuhenki? Hey there! What's your... Huh. Doesn't seem able to speak. No idea what she wants. Unless you want to...
อ้าวแปลว่าตามเรามา
She's following us! Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Hey! Don't make it sound like Paimon's some kind of meanie. Paimon had no idea what she wanted, okay? Ugh. Seeing as we're on our way over to meet Lauma anyway, we can ask her.
แต่มีรูปฟูจันทาอยู่เดี๋ยวผมขอเบรกเข้าห้องน้ำแป๊บนึงนะครับ เดี๋ยวกลับมาเนาะขอโทษครับ โอเค มาต่อกัน
Take it easy.
materials.
อุ้ยเรามากคือมารอแล้ว
Huh? Hey, look! Isn't that...
Let me take a look at your wound. Ah, you must be more careful. Doesn't matter how much of a rush you're in. Oh, you're back too. How was your day? You what? Those two Fatui? The ones who were causing trouble in Nasha Town? You went to teach them a lesson? And you're... You naughty little thing! How could you do that?
นกคอโป่ง
They didn't notice. That's not the point. You mustn't do that again, okay? Next time, at the very least, bring a few of your friends along.
Hey, Llama! Still remember us?
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon, isn't it? Welcome to Heath. Not at all. Those who come with kindness in their hearts are always welcome with the Frost Moon Scion.
Were you just talking to those...
I was indeed. The Frost Moon Scion's bloodline is unique, for throughout our history, there have been many among us who could communicate. What was that? She says she was trapped in a plant earlier, and that you were the ones who rescued her.
Oh, it was nothing.
If you both are free, why don't you join us at the Frost Moon Enclave for dinner? Consider it a small token of thanks for your kind.
We'd love to! And actually, we had something we wanted to ask you anyway.
Oh, you're interested in the story of Kutar?
พูดทามันคือคอลามิด้าไม่ใช่เหรอ
Kutar.
Yes, Kutar is our moon goddess.
But up close, this one somehow seems a bit different from the one in Nasha Town. It's like it's more...
Natural?
Or like... more...
That is because ever since the Fatui arrived in Nodcry, these statues were made by the Frost Moon Scions who settled here hundreds of years ago, crafted from the very finest Lunasol stone. Not only is this stone exceedingly rare, but it also brims with Kuvaki. I suppose the latter must be what caught the Fatui's eye. For a time, we put up fierce resistance. But now, this is the only one left that still retains her.
We heard they even pulled some ancient moon's remnants down from the sky.
That's right. The two largest remnants landed in Nodcry. One here on Hisi Island, and the other on Paha Isle. The Fatui built their research facility on top of the remnant over on Paha Isle. But they've had their sights set on the one here, too.
Oh! It's that little Kuhenki! Hey, we've been wondering what was up with it, too. It just appeared out...
No, that is no ordinary Kuhenki. These we name Luonnotar, beings born from the moon goddess's blessing.
Can you understand what it's saying? We honestly haven't got the slightest idea why it's been following us.
I'm afraid not. I cannot fathom its thinking any better than you can. Sometimes a long time must elapse before the moon goddess's blessings turn into Luonnotar. Perhaps you two were simply there to witness that transformation.
Oh, maybe.
Legend has it that the Luonnotar bring good fortune. Given that it seems to have taken a liking to you both.
Really? Then you can start by helping us find some more treasure chests along the way. Capiche?
เกียร์หนึงอยู่ข้างหลังพอดีเลยนะ
If you would hear more of the moon's story, then let us make our way to the Frost Moon Enclave, beneath the gentle moonlight.
ใช้ในได้ดีกว่าเทพไม้องค์เก่ากับเทพไม้องค์ใหม่
I see everything.
Oh, Lady Lauma, you're back.
Come day or night, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Lauma, you have returned.
Wilhelmina, this is the Traveler and Paimon.
Of course, my lady.
Wow! Everyone along the way here pretty much saluted.
I am but a moon chanter, one entrusted to convey the moon goddess.
She's just being modest. The moon chanter holds the highest rank among us Frost Moon Scions. Lauma.
Wilhelmina?
I know. I'll send word to the kitchen.
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you were such a big shot.
It is merely that the unique traits of our bloodline have manifested themselves especially strongly in my person. Please, follow me this way. Even to this day, I am still trying.
A story of the moons?
Yes. We Frost Moon Scions are the last descendants of the ancient golden realm of Hyperborea. Its former glory may have faded in the distant past. To that had not just one moon, but 3. It is said that they were created by the primordial master of this world, cast into the firmament to keep peace in the land below.
ดวงจันทร์3 ดวง
Firstborn was the eternal moon, largest of the 3. Legend has it that it was her immense kuvaki that gave rise to the ocean tides. Next was the frost moon. Smaller than her big sister, yet brightest in radiance. Her glow became the cold, undying lantern of the... Finally came the iridescent moon, smallest of the sisters. Most of the time, her light was barely visible to the naked eye. Yet when she shone, her fleeting halos were all the more mysterious for it.
Wow!
Afterwards, well, as you have seen, the 3 moon goddesses perished. This happened in a war triggered by the Descenders, and of the 3 lunar husks, only the frost moon survived unbroken, while the others were shattered to pieces.
ผู้มาเยือนตรงนี้นี่หมายถึงตัวของฟาเนสใช่ไหม
Oh, so that's why there were ancient moon's remnants in the sky.
Yes. It is also said that when the moons shattered, most of their fragments rained down upon this land like stardust. As for the remnant that the Fatui recently pulled down, that belonged to the eternal moon.
เป็นธานิรันดร์
Wait a sec. But you just said that 2 of the moons were shattered, so...
The iridescent moon's remnants were never found. What happened to her after the war remains a mystery. Some
เป็นทาสีดวง3 ดวงครีมสันหมายถึงครีมสันมูนที่ตัวของอลิชิโนใช้ใช่ไหมเป็นทราสีแดง
Yet, though the era of the 3 moons has long since faded into legend, successive generations of frost moons, and in the end, that prophecy did indeed come to pass.
Lady
Cappy, what is the matter?
Lady Lauma, it's my daughter, Karina. Her...
Her sensitivity to Kuvaki is flaring up again. After her last treatment, did you follow my advice and seek medical help?
But those doctors are all Snezhnayan. They're outsiders, compatriots of those brutes who invaded our homeland.
Not all outsiders are enemies, Cappy. They've been treating this condition for generations. They have the experience.
But we're Frost Moon Scions. Should we not remember what the outsiders did to our moons? Surely the Lady Kutar will reward our devotion.
But Cappy, Kutar is long... This is... O lost child, snow-swept and buffeted by the howling winds of the frigid night, let not the silver flame within you fade. By the frost moon's grace...
Praise be to the moon goddess. My...
Remember, she must take powdered laka berries daily. It will ease...
Lama?
Philomena.
Dinner is ready.
I see. Cappy, let her rest here for the night. I'll have someone bring her a blanket.
All right. Thank...
Will she be all right? Yeah.
Thank you for your kindness. For now, though, Karina should be... Please, do not be worried. Come, let us head to dinner.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Oh?
Lauma makes such an unshakable moon chanter. Calm, capable, someone we can count on. Traveler, Paimon. Believe me when I say that as a fellow Frost Moon Scion, I do worry. Could I ask you to look out for her? I can tell she really trusts you. Thank you. Sometimes I really admire her strength.
Paimon's so full. That was even better than the stuff you gave us before.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you for accepting such simple...
Hey! We should be the ones thanking you! Seriously.
How did you even manage to finish it? This slop's...
Then again, I guess that's what you'd expect from savages.
It's you!
My sincerest apologies. If you found the food we gave you earlier difficult to swallow, may I suggest taking a deep breath? After all, I suspect that your previous meal may have...
What?
With the bitter snobbery of those who call themselves civilized.
Why, you? Looking for a fight? Sure.
Hold it. We're not here to brawl. Orders from above. We're here to deliver the Frostmoon Scions a warning. Or rather, you have 3 days to hand over the relic and reveal the whereabouts of your so-called Kutar. If you fail to do so, the Fatui will immediately begin the cleansing of Hisi Island. Which, by the way, is the sovereign territory of the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya.
What insolence! Your demands are outrageous! For generations—
Dear guests, allow me to save you both time and trouble with a speedy reply. The Frostmoon Scions will never hand over anything to the Fatui. And to those who set foot on our land with ill intent, I say this. With your blood, we shall draw an inviolable line in the snow.
Stubborn.
จะสู้เลยปะ
This time.
Here! Everyone hold hands!
Horace, protect us.
You're pretty sharp. You'll pay for this. Mark.
Hey, if you're so tough, get back here and put him up!
I'm so sorry. You've had to put up with—
Come on, it's not your fault. We don't like bullies like that, but still. They mentioned a relic and Kutar. Oh yeah, so this might not be the best time to—
I see. So your questions concern the sacred relic too. Please, do not hesitate to speak your— You stood by us when we needed your help. But let us continue this conversation somewhere more—
Wow! It's spectacular!
Kutar was born here on Hisi Island around 500 years ago. As it just so happened, a priestess of the Frostmoon Scion, instantly realizing that this was the prophesied rebirth, she quietly recorded the event. According to legend, Kutar's birth was accompanied by the sudden appearance of many Kuhenki, who wove the moonlight that bathed her into—
Hey! It's like it knows we're talking about it.
From that day forth, the Kuhenki have been regarded as Kutar's familiars. Some believe that their habit of guiding travelers to hidden treasure stems from an After all, according to the records, Kutar always looked lonely as she gazed up at the distant moon. Kutar left Hisi Island. According to the previous moon chanter, the goddess was angered by our people's greed, and that is why she left us.
Where did she go?
No one knows what happened after she left. But just a few months ago, after those 2 ancient moons' remnants, and the Fatui have been harassing and threatening us ever since. Judging from what they've said, our moon goddess is actually their missing harbinger, Columbina, the damselette.
The damselette? But isn't she so she's actually the moon goddess. Why would she join?
That too is a question I've struggled with. But even at the best of times, understanding other people's choices is Plus, forgive me. There I go again, rambling on about our history.
Honestly, Paimon's not sure which part.
Since ancient times, the Frostmoon Scions have had in our possession a special fragment of the ancient moon's remnants. Successive generations of moon chanters have all detected a divine presence within it. We call this unique remnant the moon.
We heard you can use it to see what happened in the past.
What is it in particular that you seek from the past?
Well, basically, to cut a long story short, the traveler here is actually from outside of Tibet. Oh.
Thank you. Your honesty is a sign of your trust, both in me and the... Unfortunately, though, I won't be able to use the moon marrow to shed light on your past. Just our people revere the moon marrow as a sacred relic. I'm only permitted to retrieve it from the secret chamber in which it is hidden once a year, on moon prayer night.
Oh, really? So...
Judging from the tides this evening, a little less than 2 months.
Huh? Does that mean the date changes every year?
The ceremony is held on the night when the moon is closest to Tevat. This is also when Nodkrai's Kuvaki reaches its peak. Only then can the seal on the secret chamber be lifted.
Oh, yes.
I am truly sorry that I cannot help you sooner. But, as the Moon Chanter, I swear that I will do everything I can to help you find the answers you seek. Think nothing of...
เฮ้ยแป๊บนึงนะ
If I may be so bold, what does family mean to you? If you are aware of something, a secret that could hurt your family, would you be honest with them? Or try to hide it? Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a strange... I guess... I've just never met anyone with a story quite like yours. It's getting late, and you two must be rather tired too.
Oh, that's all right. We've already got a room back at the flagship as it...
Do you need me to show you the way back?
No worries. It's quite a way, and you should get some rest too, Lauma. Well,
Understood. Then I won't keep you. May your first night in Nodcry pass in stillness and peace.
So, what you thinking? Sure was an eventful day, huh? The good news is, we're not at a dead end in the search for your spaceship yet. We can always learn more about this place while we wait. Paimon's really getting sleepy now. If she gets too tired to fly back...
The world wishes you well.
เราจะได้เจอวาลก้ายังอ่ะอยากเจอวาลก้า นี่มันห้องฟลินปะโทษเข้าผิดห้องครับ
Hey, what are you doing here?
น้องพูดแล้ว
Oh, these flowers. I remember when you first appeared, there were flowers like this.
หรือว่าตัวของโคลัมบีนาเนี่ย จะเป็นพี่น้องกับเรามากจริงๆ ไม่รู้นะครับเดามั่วไปหมด ก็แต่ออกมาเดินเล่นไกลจัง ว้าว โทษครับกระชากที่ไหนอยเฮ้ยลามิน่า
Who goes there? How did you get in here?
I am but a passing traveler. I followed your song here.
The Kuhenki. She brought you here.
May I ask, are you the one they call Kutar? And the harbinger that the Fatui referred to as the Damselette?
The Fatui, are you here at their behest?
ไม่แปลกเลยทำไมบักชายมันไม่กล้ามีเรื่องกับ
Please
ตัวนี้
don't get me wrong. I have no intention of doing anything for the Fatui. I just wanted to ask you about Nodcry. And the moons.
Do not believe in what you can see. What truly matters is what you cannot.
มาโจทย์ปัญหาชาวไซกูซะแล้วบอกว่าสิ่งที่มองไม่เห็นคือสิ่งที่สำคัญ
What do you mean?
แล้วเขาเบ้าใส่ด้วยไง
Listen, I'm the Traveler. I'm on a journey through the nations of Teyvat.
Hello.
Could you tell me your name?
Columbina.
แต่โมเดลหน้าตัวละครคือค่อนข้างสวยนะสำหรับหน้าเนี่ย
Kutar, the damselette, the moon goddess. Pick whichever takes your fancy. I do not know my own name.
Then... Columbina.
Hmm?
This Kuhenki, this Luanatar, did you bring her into being?
Come here, little one. The trace of a blessing, but not one of mine. People always assume I can do many things. Assume I have done many things. But I haven't. All I ever wanted was to.
It's about time I got going. Columbina, that Kuhenki...
Hmm? Oh, you're leaving? Go then.
Goodbye.
Take care. The moon can be treacherous.
เหมือนว่านางไม่ได้ชอบฟาทุยเป็นทุนเดิมยังไงไม่รู้ เฮ้ย โอ้กูเซอร์ไพรส์รัวๆเลย
Is that Ether? Ether!
โอเค เดี๋ยวเราพอแค่นี้กันก่อนดีกว่า เฮ้ย ไม่ใช่ดิ ไม่ได้ ต้องไอ้นี่
Ether!
Lumine, it's you.
Why are you here on Hisi Island?
If I told you I was here in search of the Frost Moon Scion's sacred relic.
จะตีกัน3 ขั้วเลยปะเนี่ย
Are you also here to uncover the truth?
That's right. What happened to us in the past? How we came to Tevat? Why our spaceship crashed here? There are things I want to know too. But I'm not about to sit around waiting for another 2 months to find out.
Wait!
Wait? But I still have unfinished business.
เจอกันทั้งทีไม่คิดจะคุยกันดีๆหน่อยเหรอวะพี่ชายคนนี้ก็นะพลังอาบิสตาของเรามาก
Hold on a second.
What's wrong?
That's the Frost Moon Scion's sacred relic. We can
Use it to get to the bottom of all this?
We should at least get their permission.
You barely even know her. Yet already you hold that moon chanter in such high trust.
What do you mean?
She told you that the seal can only be broken on Moon Prayer Night, when the flow of Kuvaki is at its peak, yes?
You...
Watch this.
Huh? But...
Get it now? She's been stalling for time. As long as the statue's base is imbued with sufficient power, the secret chamber can be opened. Is it such a sin when I don't put all my cards on the table for you, but not when someone else is doing it? Is it?
Ether, this whole time I've wanted to ask you, what happened to make you like this? I admit, I've been having trouble accepting it. But after all this time apart, I've finally come to terms with who you are, willful side and all. I trust you. I still do. Through all the worlds we've traveled, you've always been there by my side. If there are things you can't explain yet, I can wait while the journey goes on. I'll wait as long as it takes. Until...
Lumine. I'm not looking to borrow the moon marrow simply because of our past. It holds answers about the very origins of Tevat. I've always believed that if you want the truth, you have to see the whole story for yourself. I'm not asking you to trust me, Lumine. If this choice weighs on your heart, then let me go in alone. Forget this meeting ever took.
A bit late for that now.
But maybe this is the chance I've been waiting for all along. Even if it fades with the morning light.
I want...
You sure?
Yeah.
Then let's go.
Ether.
It's been ages since we went on an adventure together.
Really?
You think I'd lie to my little sis?
เดี๋ยวก่อนนะพระจันทร์ก็โกหกได้เดี๋ยวผมขอเบรกไว้แค่นี้ก่อนดีกว่าตัวของเนื้อเรื่องเนาะเพราะว่ามัน4 ทุ่มกว่าแล้วมันเลยเวลาของเรามาแล้วโอเคครับวันนี้ก็ขอบคุณทุกคนที่เข้ามาดูด้วยครับแต่มีคำหยาบคายตรงไหนในระหว่างตอนไลฟ์เนี่ยขออภัยด้วยเนาะสำหรับวันนี้เดี๋ยวพอแค่นี้ก่อนดีกว่าเดี๋ยวเจอกันพรุ่งนี้อีกทีหนึ่งเนาะพรุ่งนี้ก็น่าจะไลฟ์ตัวเนื้อเรื่องเหมือนเดิมนะครับก็หวังว่าจะจบภายใน2 วันนะครับ สำหรับวันนี้พอแค่นี้ก่อนดีกว่าเจอกันพรุ่งนี้นะครับทุกคน